Guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is Mr. P. So it's true, guys, I've not been around for quite some time, which I have actually been so busy processing some certain stuff and the rest. So that's why I wasn't so around. Okay. And if you notice, when I came back, MrPFX.com actually launched. Okay. So there you can have all the materials and every single thing you need. Free resources, they are all there. Free trading robots and indicators, they are all there. But that's not what I'll be doing now for the now. So I'll just be showing you a quick strategy to trade on what? To trade on volatility, on volatility 75. Now, I'm just going to quickly show you this thing, okay? Now, see, guys, just look at what I'm about to show you and just get it, okay? Just try getting it in a way, okay? Now, look at something, guys. Now, I'm going to be showing you this stuff in two ways. First of all, I'm going to be showing you in a naked chart pattern in such a way that it's very accurate, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, after that, I'm going to show you using two basic indicators which you are already used to, how this formation actually works. Okay. Now, look at how it goes, guys. Now, first of all, I'm looking at this thing here. Now, when I actually look at this stuff from this spot, I noticed that it formed like this, went like this, and gave this stuff, right? Now, anytime you see this particular formation, which is called the flag, you already know that a shooting up is about to happen. Anytime you see this particular formation, this stuff, you just know that it's go like this. After this, boom, it's going up. There's nothing that can stop it. Not even the broker can stop this thing. This thing's already programmed. It just works like that. That's just how it works. Okay, now, so that's it. The only way this thing won't be possible if it crosses this part and goes down, then the formation changes. But that is rare. That's 1 in a million stuff that happens. I've checked this formation 1,000 times, and I've not seen this stuff like usual. I don't always see this stuff. It's not usual. Before you see this thing break this spot and change the flag, it must have taken several months, maybe 2-3 months before it mistakenly crosses this and the pattern breaks. Anytime you see this pattern, you can see it's 15 minutes. Now, anytime you go to your 15 minutes and you see this goes up like this, gives this formation like this, and you just know it's shooting up. Nothing will stop it. It's shooting up instantly. Now, but that's not what I'm saying. We're not here to catch the buy because the buy is already too late. But then look at something, guys. Now, after shooting up, what happens is that it comes back to retest this flag. Okay, that's exactly what I'm trying to tell you. It comes back to retest this flag. Now, in such a way that when it's coming back, there are actually some spots that it must stop. Okay, so it can either stop at this spot. Can you see the spot? Now, when it stops there, it will go up and just continue going up if it's on an uptrend. Okay. Now, if it crosses that part, then you know that what's happening next is it will now retrace the guy. What it used to go up first, which is this candlestick here. Let me zoom that in, which is this candlestick here. Can you see it? It will now, if it mistakenly crosses this guy here, you know that it's coming down to touch this guy here, right? It's coming down to touch this guy. So you just see it creating step candles. Step candles are candles that moves like this. When you see one like this, and then you see another one like this, and then you see another like this, and yeah, these are step candles. Okay, now just like that. So you see it will create step candles until it comes to hit this spot, right? At least this particular spot. Okay, so if it mistakenly crosses there, then you know it's coming here. After hitting this place, if it's on an uptrend, then you know it's shooting back up. So let's even check the trend. You can check the trend by just going to to your 4 hours time frame. You can see you can see even on the long run, you see it has hit a major spot, telling me that I can hold this trade for even as long as I want. Let me show you something, guys. Now, if I draft out this guy like this, let me just actually draw that using this. Good. Good. Now, if I draw this stuff like this, can you see what just happened? You can see that it just touched a major zone. Apart from it just breaking up, it touched a major zone. So it just what dropped down. Now, it's even on an up, it's even on a downtrend. That's the perfect stuff. I just noticed now that it's on a downtrend. I just noticed I was actually seeing the formation of it going down because I just wanted to scalp, but I just saw it. After this video, I'll be taking some nice long trades on this particular stuff. I didn't notice it. Just I knew I would have taken some nice long trades before even starting this video. Okay, so I just saw this particular stuff in such a way that what just happened is that it touched this particular spot. Now, after touching this spot, what's happening now is that it's just going to what? It's just going to drop down, keep creating what? Keep creating step candlesticks, right? Step candlestick patterns, and just keep dropping down until it gets to what? Until it gets to the level at the down. In fact, I don't even have to draw that completely. You can see where it will actually run down to. You can see where it will actually run down to. Okay, so that's just how it goes, guys. Now, there's still a possibility it can shoot up and change the trend, but trends don't just change like that. Before it can change this trend, it must have moved to hit this spot on the 4 hours and hit this other spot on the 4 hours before it thinks of maybe trying to go back up, retest, and break out to change the trend. But that's not something happening anytime from now, so just forget about that. So let's check the 15 minutes time frame, right? Good. Now on the 15 minutes time frame, you can see it's still forming the steps. So I already know from all I told you that is what? That is dropping down to this place. If you notice, I'm not taking trades yet. I'm just trying to go gradually. This is a perfect trade. There's no need to rush. I'm not rushing here. I just want to show you stuff how they are done. So look at something, guys. If you don't understand the naked chart I just said, you didn't understand anything. Just simply leave that place. Go to what? Go to your indicators. Look for your Bollinger Bands. Okay, place it on default. The default must be like this. Now, after placing it, click on done. Now, you actually see this formation here in such a way that what the second Bollinger Band is actually crossing this particular spot, right? Can you see this spot I was telling you? Can you see it's actually crossing this particular spot, right? Crossing this particular spot. Remember that this spot was the spot I told you before that if it crosses this spot, then it's coming down to this what? Then it's coming downwards, to this particular spot, right? Now, you can see it's actually what crossing at that particular spot there, right? At that particular spot, not exactly, but very close to that spot. Telling you that it's actually going to drop down and touch this guy here. It's going to touch, so you're going to move from this Bollinger and touch this other guy here, right? After touching this other guy here, what will happen now is that, what will happen now is that it then will now drop to around the spot. So it will just touch this guy and cross it a little, and that's it. That's exactly what will happen on the 15 minutes time frame before it retraces up a little and continue going down. Okay, now you can also just add your your alligator to it. Now make sure your alligator is on 14. This is not the default, because if you take it to a default, it's actually 13. So make sure your alligator is actually what? It's actually 14. Now after placing it, you notice another confirmation, right? That the green actually crossed the red. And it actually crossed the blue, telling me that definitely is going down. In fact, this one that the alligator is telling me is not just telling me about what will happen now. The scalping I'm about to do is telling me exactly what will happen in the future. What I just showed you about the trend that it has hit a major zone and now it will keep going down. Daily traders or weekly traders, they've already taken this trade when it hits this spot and closed beneath it. They've already taken the trade a long time ago because they already understand how this particular stuff works. Okay, so that's just how it goes, guys. Now, I told you just now that this stuff will keep creating steps. You can see it created this first step, it created the other one, and you can see this other step that is creating. But I want to wait for the step to complete so I don't miss the trade. I'm just going to quickly take this trade, and we're just going to see how it works, and I will be out. So, okay, let me confirm. Okay, I'm actually having 497. So I'll just actually take on. Let me just take on the 4 year on the sell. Remember, I will just be scalping, so I won't be holding this trade for long, and I will also be watching my free margin, because in as much as I want to make profit, I also want to be very careful with my free margin in case of some funny retracement, right? In case of some funny retracement, so that my trades can still hold. Okay, so I really don't need these indicators anymore. I really don't need them anymore, so I can just go to my 1 minute time frame now. I love viewing things for my 1 minute time frame, so I can just go to my 1 minute time frame now and just also remove these my indicators. Okay, I don't need them anymore. So you can see this particular stuff. This stuff is just a right timing. There's actually no stress here. There's actually nothing to actually stress yourself about. out. You can just actually see it moving already. Now this particular profit is nice, but the problem is that it's not good enough. It's not good enough, but then it will actually keep dropping down. I don't like my videos being too long, but then I just want to show you how this stuff will move. It's not moving yet. My video is almost hitting 10 minutes, and I don't like it when my videos are too long. But then if you check it on the 15 minutes time frame, you notice it has not moved at all. Okay, now it seems like it wants to move, because it just has to create it just has to create the steps. After creating the steps, then it hits what? Okay, now I guess it's moving now. So that's how we do it, guys. So you just have to calculate it and just follow all the procedures that I showed there, guys. So that's just how it goes, guys. Remember, MrPFX.com is launched. You can actually just go to MrPFX.com and actually register for sign up for anything that you want there, guys. Just sign up. You can just go to free resources. After going to free resources, I have free seminar videos there that you can just easily download. You just need to apply for live access. Is completely for free. Just apply and download all my free seminar videos, all my free robots and indicators, and everything that is available there, guys. It's a buy for me, guys. I am Mr. P, guys. Peace.